everybody! Today we are doing a first impression / review on an eyeshadow palette. One of my favorite makeup products, just in general when it comes to makeup and beauty related things, is eyeshadow palettes. I have a huge eyeshadow palette collection. I just love them. Every single one is just different and they use so many different shades, so many different possibilities, and I just love them. So I find myself buying a lot of eyeshadow palettes. So today, what I'm really excited about is I've got the Magic by Juvia. I'm really excited about this, you guys. When I saw this palette, I saw that the website was having 40% off, and I was like, I need that. So this is Magic by Juvia. Look how stinking beautiful this is. Now the inside, look at this. Yes, I swatched them. I mean, how could you not swatch this? Look at this thing. So I'm actually really trying to figure out what kind of look I want to do. I mean, they have such beautiful shimmer shades. Obviously, you can see, like, a lot of them are shimmers, but a lot of them are matte as well. Like, these shades are all matte. This one and this one. They're so good. Purple and then navy. Like, look how beautiful. And pigmented. I've never tried a Juvia's palette before. However, I've seen so many people, like Nikki Tutorials, using these palettes, and they're in love with them. And this isn't a huge, like, expensive brand. I mean, these palettes can be anywhere from $25 to $30, and compared to palettes like Lorac or Tarte or Too Faced or Dior and like Tom Ford and all these like high-end luxury brands, like, this is really affordable for the quality of eyeshadow. So I'm like just dying to dig into this. I don't know what kind of look I'm gonna do. We're gonna play around and we're gonna figure it out. I just have some foundation in the creases of my eyelids, so I'm just gonna blend that out, and I'm going to, there's no like bone shade in this palette, so I'm just gonna grab a regular old fluffy brush. Actually, I should zoom you in, shouldn't I? Okay, perfect. So I actually have this teeny tiny e.l.f. palette. You open it up, it's like a little book. It's really pretty, actually. And I'm just gonna take a random matte bone shade like that, and I'm just gonna put it all over the lid, just set my eyelid. e.l.f. shadows are some of my favorite shadows because they are affordable and they're just beautiful. Like I said in my previous eyeshadow palette review, which is the Morphe Purple palette, I have really bad psoriasis on my eyelids, so you will see color grabbing there and on this eye. Like, in certain areas it's just gonna grab. I just have psoriasis and it's dry and it just grabs, and no amount of exfoliation or moisturizing can get rid of it at this point. So we have a nice little base down, and now we are going to play around with this baby. I think I'm going to use, I'm so glad they actually have names. This is Kessie, I believe, and I'm just going to use that, as a good like transition shade in the crease. So I'm just going to take a little blending brush and I'm going to dip into it. Okay, so I have like all my foundation and everything on, so I'm just going to like tap it off and try to be careful with fallout. I'm going to use the e.l.f. palette's mirror actually, so that I can stay here in the camera. See what we can get going. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm back. My camera died, so I picked a lipstick and I got dressed. So I looked at this palette and I think I actually have some kind of idea of what kind of look I want to do. So I'm going to take Nana next. It's this like nice lovely orange shade. I'm going to take it on a blending brush. I'm going to make sure that this brush is clean. And then, oh gosh, it's so pigmented. I'm just going to put this in the crease. Right in the crease. Right in that crease, but like a little bit elevated as well, because I want to do a dark lid. So we're just going to play around. I'm not sure if this lipstick is going to actually go with this look or not, but I figured while I was waiting, I could definitely play around and try and pick something that I think would work with the colors in this palette. Okay, so we got that down. I'm going to go back and forth between the original crease shade and this orange we just put in there. I'm going to go back and forth and tap it off and just kind of blend, and I really want this orange to stick out. So next I'm going to actually just go straight into color. I want the lid color to be really dark, but I think I want it to be bluish. So I think I'm actually going to wet my brush and go into Aja, this one. It's this really, really pretty, like, shimmery, dark navy blue green color. So I'm going to wet my brush with my setting spray, make sure it's clean first. My Wet n Wild setting spray. Spray it a couple times. And I'm going to dig into this blue color, spray it one more time, and we're going to see. We're going to see how it applies onto my lid. Which side did I do? Okay. See, this is scary. It's dark. That is really dark. It's a little scary. That is super, super pigmented, and I really like that. So now, before that dries, I'm going to take the same blending brush that we had those orange shades on, and I'm just going to try and blend the edge of this blue out so that it's not so, like, strong of a line. But you don't really want to blend it out when it's wet because it will just kind of stick, so you might want to pat it dry. Okay, that's what we have going on. It takes a while to blend this line just because this is such a dark shade, and wetting it makes it a little bit more difficult to blend out, but we got it going on. We're working on it. It looks a little rough right now, but we're gonna fix it. Now this is where the fun comes in. I'm going to wet my brush, this flat one this time, and I'm gonna dip into Fosso, which is this color. It looks like that. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm gonna put it right in the center. I wonder if I use my finger, if it'll build up a little bit extra. I'm going to clean this brush off, and with nothing on it, I'm just going to try and blend that into the edge so that the line isn't so harsh with this light shade. Kind of like that, yeah. So that is the top done. That's all I want to do for the top. Just that really pretty dark lid but light middle and that orange. That's all I want. So now we're going to really quickly go down to the bottom. I'm going to take my Ulta liner brush, make sure it's clean, and we're going to play around with Zakia. It's this dark orange, and I'm going to put that on the lower lash line and really blend that out. These shadows have barely any fallout as you're applying them. It's really beautiful, actually. This looks a little crazy, but we're going to fix it. I'm going to take this Luxe Doubler by Scone Cosmetics liner. It's in like this maroon shade, and I'm going to pop it in my waterline on the bottom. Look how pretty that looks. It's different. Okay. And then I think we are going to take the same pencil brush, going to clean it off so there's no red on it, and we are going to try and jump into this gold shade. Look at that. So I'm really going to load that brush up a lot, and I'm just going to put it on the inner corner. Holy moly, that's beautiful. It's not even wet, it's dry. That is really beautiful. I really like that combination with that liner. Now I'm just going to throw on lashes. Okay, this is the look with lashes. I really like it. It's really different. I think it's really pretty. Let me zoom you out. Oh, let's zoom you in. Okay, so this is it from far away. I think I really, really like it. I think it's super cool, super different, and I haven't done a look like this ever. So I'm going to wear this for a couple hours, and then I will come back. It's 11:30 right now. I'll come back in a couple hours and share with you how it's wearing. I think because they're such bright colors, I really want to see how they last throughout a couple hours and see if they wear down, fade, smear, whatever. So this is it. I will talk to you in a few hours. I'll see you when I see you. Okay, you guys, I'm back. It has been a couple hours. It is 2:30 now, so it's been 3 hours, and I can honestly say, looking in the mirror, this eyeshadow is just as pigmented, at least in my opinion, as it was when I first put it on. I mean, it's been a couple hours, and I have really oily eyelids, so usually by now my lids are creasing, the eyeshadows are blending together, not staying vibrant. Usually, ooh, got a text. Usually my eyelid oils just come out like a lot. As a matter of fact, when I blot my face, I have to blot my eyelids. If I blotted my eyelids right now, you would see how oily they are. And as a matter of fact, maybe I will, just to show you, like, genuinely, this shadow has stayed put so nicely. So, taking a blotting sheet. I'm not going to waste it. I'll use it on my face as well, but just to show you how oily my lids are. I'm just going to gently put it on. I mean, that's just one eyelid, okay? Look how oily my eyelids are. That's nothing but my eyelids. So as you can see, I have really oily eyelids. I mean, it's really hard for eyeshadow to last on my lids, and not to mention the fact that I didn't even use a primer today. I mean, I put some light foundation on my eyelids, sealed it in with some setting powder and bone shade on my lid like you guys saw in the beginning. I didn't even put primer on. And for my eyelids to be so oily and this not even crease, nothing, and look this vibrant still, like look how pretty it is. You like my model pose? That's my model face. I really cannot believe that this has lasted like this, and it's beautiful. It looks so nice. Like, I don't have to touch it up. Nothing. I mean, even the pink is super vibrant still. The gold, which is like, that's the part that I'm really, really shocked about, because for me personally, a lot of gold shades, although they're so pigmented and beautiful, that shimmer, that shine, that gold part of it always seems to fade away throughout, I mean, a couple hours. I mean, it loses its gold charm really, really quickly. And, like, this one is there. Like, this one is so wham bam in your face. I mean, it's just beautiful. So, overall, I can honestly tell you that this palette is amazing. It is amazing. It totally exceeded all of my expectations. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy I got it. And I like it so much that honestly I already ordered another palette from this brand. Like, I've already ordered it. It's on its way. I am so excited. I will do a first impression review on that one as well. But this is just beautiful. Like, I have not seen such, I mean, such beautiful pigment. And like, I just, look at this. Look at this. I cannot believe it. And this palette is huge. It's as big as my head. I mean, the pan sizes are massive as well. And it's not expensive. Ugh. This is really amazing, and I'm just so happy that I got it and that it actually is what everybody says it is, and it's not overhyped whatsoever. This is a really great palette, and I know online they have a bunch of different palettes, like bright colors, nudes, neutrals, like they have a bunch of amazing palettes. So I think I'm gonna be taking another look and picking another one up, maybe. Let me know if you would like another tutorial with this. I mean, this wasn't really quite a tutorial, but you know what I mean. Let me know if you would like an actual devoted tutorial for this palette. I mean, there are so many different possibilities in this thing. You could go warm, you could go cold, you could go, I mean, smoky, you can go neutral, natural, you could do whatever the heck you wanted. So let me know if you would like any tutorial on this. And just one more question, in the comments, let me know, when I do these first impression review videos for eyeshadow palettes, would you like me to also include swatches, like arm swatches? Because some people enjoy it, some people don't. Some people say that it doesn't really reflect the quality of the eyeshadows, and other people say that it's a great way to show the pigment and the color. So let me know, because I can definitely start doing swatches in these videos. I just haven't, because I haven't really decided if that's something that you guys would be interested in, so let me know and I can definitely incorporate that moving forward. So yeah, I have a few more first impression eyeshadow palettes that are going to be being posted soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all. I had so much fun filming this and doing this for you guys. I love you. I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!